my Earthworm Jim 2 stream. We're going to be playing this for the Super Nintendo. And why did I pick this game? Because I just recently signed on Indiegogo, and I pledged on there, and you know I made my purchase of the Earthworm Jim graphic novel. So for those who don't know, I think in May they made an announcement. They're going to have the new Intellivision console that Tommy Tallarico is going to be put out. Interesting enough, he bought Intellivision, he bought that property, and now it belongs to him. So now they're going to be making a new Earthworm Jim game, and all the guys from the original game, such as this one and the first one, are going to be working on it. They're going to be making a brand new game in this series, and it's going to be called, you know, it's the Amico system, which is, it's very strange because many people were expecting it to be on, you know, Xbox and the Switch, and that would have been awesome. That maybe might have been what I preferred, but, you know, Tommy Tallarico deserves to have his own console. It's interesting to see what's going to happen. I made the video on YouTube about, you know, my concerns, and Tommy himself actually responded to it, so that was pretty awesome. But anyway, the creator of the character Earthworm Jim, Douglas TenNapel, the one who was responsible for all of it. Tommy Tallarico made the music for the game, which the first two, the 1 and 2, have excellent soundtracks. They're amazing soundtracks. But you know, the actual creator is Douglas TenNapel, Doug TenNapel, and he's making a new graphic novel, and you can go support it on Indiegogo. You know, and I put out a screenshot to Doug on Twitter, and he replied, and he says, "This is why the Brad rules." And you know, that was pretty awesome. I thought that was really cool of Doug to do that. And I figured, why not stream the game? Why not stream Earthworm Jim 2 for everybody? For those who are not familiar with the game, it's going to be an excellent comic book, a big graphic novel. It's going to be, I believe it's going to be 120 pages, if I'm not mistaken. No, it's going to be like 100, a lot of pages. It's going to be like 180 pages. It's going to be a huge, massive book, a huge, epic story. That's awesome, and it's worth the price of admission. It was only $37 with the shipping altogether, so it's going to be a nice hardbound book. You guys can go check out Doug TenNapel. That's his channel. Go check it out on YouTube. The guy he's awesome. I mean, he created so many great childhood memories. And, you know, I'll give him the money for the book, but I'm going to be getting something in return. I'm going to have an awesome piece. And there's not a lot. There's really, when you think about it, there's not a lot of Earthworm Jim out there. For the past 20 or so years, there hasn't really been anything. Since, you know, we had an HD remake that wasn't that great, you know, for the 360 and the PS3. But anyway, let's start this game out. By the way, guys, if you're not familiar with me, I'm TheBradRules from YouTube. You can go find me on, you know, youtube.com/TheBradRules. And so this is going to be Earthworm Jim 2. So, you know, I do gaming videos. I'm known for wrestling videos on YouTube, but I'm here on Twitch, and this is also going to be uploaded to my YouTube channel. So I'm looking forward to really doing a lot of live streams here on Twitch. So we're starting off the game, and this has always been like a little tricky in the beginning. So you see that the first level is called Anything But Tangerines. I always loved that. This game really is a classic. It's one of my favorite games of all time. That's why I'm looking so forward to the new game. Like, I'm actually probably going to buy the Amico just for Earthworm Jim. That's how big of a fan I am. There has not been a totally new game since Earthworm Jim 3D, which was not very popular, but you know, there's been a lot of stuff said about it. But I gotta be honest, I really do like that game, because like I said, you know, if there were more Earthworm Jim games, I might be a little bit harsher on it, but because they're in such short supply, this part is very iffy. It's like, I think you have to hold your finger down is the trick on it. So basically you hit B twice. We're playing this on the Super Nintendo, by the way. So if I reference the controls, that is the, when I'm mentioning the B button, I'm talking about the one, the Super Nintendo controller. Wow, this part is so tricky. You know what's funny? And they made a remake. I sold it for the Game Boy Advance because it was so terrible. That extra life, you could actually just jump up and get it in that version because it was so broken. There, finally got it. The password system is so weird in this game because you just have to collect. I believe it's 4 different images, and you're gonna see what those are in a moment. See, you get a lot of different weapons, but you're gonna see there's so much variety. You don't really rely on your gun as much as you do in the first game. This is what this game is all about. It's all about variety. And it's a big difference. And you know, people say this is a difficult game. It is actually a lot easier. I thought that there was some power. This is also like a troll right here. This is a completely worthless weapon. It's funny that they put it in. But, here, you pick up the pigs. You bring them here to the slide. You're going to see that in a second. So yeah, it's really cool that they're going to have this series coming back, because like, he's an icon. In the 90s, I'll never forget, you know, my introduction to Earthworm Jim was actually at Funkoland. I was looking for a new game for the Sega Genesis, and actually it was one of the store clerks that told me that Earthworm Jim was a game that, and I remember I was reading about it in Sega Visions. They actually like were mailing out the magazines, and they were free. You could go take a look at that on YouTube. There's people who have done videos on Sega Visions. It was a pretty cool magazine. It was like Sega's version of Nintendo Power, just not as successful. Shoot the little locks, and this is the barnyard gun. This, I'm going to show that to you in 1 second when we get another enemy on the screen, what that does. This is funny, this part, the falling grannies. Yeah, there's so much variety in this game. Like, really, like, the two games are very, very different, which is just awesome, because, you know, you could say, like, look at Sonic 1 and Sonic 2. Those games are, like, you know, pretty identical. They just had different levels, different abilities. But this is like, you go through these levels and you can't even really recognize the two games from one another. Just, I don't know, everything seems vastly different. I love the music in this part, the bagpipes theme. You know, that's the thing also about Earthworm Jim. It really introduced me to classical music. So actually, when they used to talk about classical music in high school, when I took my music class, I like already knew the Moonlight Sonata and Beethoven and all that. Like, I was familiar with it. I already knew the different movements of the See, that's the trick. You could actually use Snot as a parachute, go right back, and extra life. See, you gotta get as many extra lives as you can, because like I said, the password system is a pain in the bootay. See, those are the things I'm talking about right there. I don't know if I collected one before. I think the globe one was first. I think I might have got one, but you gotta collect all 4. That's a continue. That's the can of worms. See, homing missiles. See, the thing is, you collect all this, but I'm not even gonna keep most of this stuff. So that's what's curious. Like, I'm actually getting to the end of the level, and they give you like all these power-ups. I'm gonna show you what this does. The big barnyard gun. Look, screen clearing. I love that. And look at the animation. Also, like Jim's run animation. Look how funny that is. Like, just how he's running in place. And I actually saw a post on Instagram recently about the guy who did that animation. But just like, look at Earthworm Jim. That's the three-finger gun. I love Jim's facial expression when he fires it. He's got, look at his mouth. He's like, ah. But you look at the design of this character, and this is a great design. And the artwork, like, just check out Doug TeNaples, like, the work he's doing for that comic book. Like, it's refined, to say the least. Like, Jim is looking great. They got the princess in there. He seemed like you really, like, redesigned Peter Puppy to make him look more like a normal dog. I don't know, I kind of like the way how he looks better in the games and in the cartoon, but I can see, you know, why he might want to change. I mean, they're his characters. Doug can do whatever he wants with them. I mean, we could criticize him, but I'm liking the way how it's looking. He's adding a lot of, like, cool looking things to the comic, and I'm looking so forward to it. I'm, like, excited. That's why I want to play through this game again. And look, this is based on Mortal Kombat. You think you're in for a boss fight, you grab him, and then you eat Bob. Even though he would still return in Earthworm Jim 3D. Now, of course, it's not from the same people. You know, look at this. Well done. Well, look. You could, like, keep pressing there. Look. That was a funny touch, I always thought. But anyway, Lorenzos Soil. If you look in the instruction booklet of this game, they actually call it Lorenzos Soil, which is like a play off of the movie Lorenzos Oil. This is a very interesting level, though. Like, if you play this game on Steam, you're not going to be able to play this level because for some reason they ported over the DOS versions, which was completely idiotic. So they left out this level because apparently the computer, like, DOS couldn't handle this, the physics in this level. There's like a whole story about this. You could go and read about it online. Like, the physics are, like, they actually are pretty crazy. You see, like, you're shooting and then all the dirt is falling down to the ground and it's actually, like, giving you a platform to walk on. And, you know, Earthworm Jim, like, he's just such a forgotten character. Even if they didn't have the property rights, like, how can anyone not want to do something with Earthworm Jim? Like, they did the Earthworm Jim HD, which, you know, I still have that game on my, I have it on my Xbox One, but the save files on the 360, and I never actually put my saves onto the Xbox One, so maybe I'll stream that sometime just to go through it again. I mean, it was alright, but being a hardcore fan, I just was not feeling it. So, you know, like, okay, I'm forgetting that I might be having different people checking out the stream, so they might not know me from YouTube, so, I'm gonna actually show you guys something in a second here. Okay, let me show you this little animation. If you hang right here, look. Oh, I think it's in the first game. He scratches his butt, but I guess I'm getting it confused. You think I would know that after playing this game so many times, but I want to actually show you guys something. So, let me pause the game here for a minute. I want you guys to see something. My Earthworm Jim tattoo. That is how big of a fan I am of Earthworm Jim. Let me stand up, actually, so you guys can see it better. right there. If anyone wants to know like what that animation was, that's when you finish a level in the first game. Jim's face comes out and you can make him say groovy, kind of like how the cow, so you can kind of control them talking. And I'm about to run out of time because I was really fucking up on that jump before. Also because I'm still trying to learn here on Twitch how to talk and play at the same time. I am not used to doing that. And, oh God, if you see, that's the good thing about getting that sandwich is called a chip buddy. Oh God, I'm gonna run out of time here. Yep. And see, that's what happens. You lose a lot of health when that happens. Look at that. You go all the way down to 79. You lose like 50% right there. See, I wasn't too far. If I didn't keep missing that snot swing jump, I would have made it, but anyway. So yeah, I've got the tattoo of Earthworm Jim. I've got the DVD of the cartoon. Which, the cartoon is so well written. It's just great, and Doug TenNapel was an executive producer on it, so he actually got to work on the show. It's very rare when the game creators actually get to work on a cartoon. But Dan Castellaneta, if I'm saying the name right, the voice of Homer Simpson did Jim's voice, so, like, you know, and that's still when The Simpsons was extremely popular. They actually managed to get him to do the voice. That is incredible. Like, you want to talk about star power. To actually get the voice of Homer Simpson to do your cartoon. Just, it doesn't get enough credit. It's a brilliantly written cartoon. The DVD is $10 on Amazon. Like, you should be going to Amazon right now and buying the cartoon. It's like something like it. Certain parts of the world, like in Europe, they put in replays, but like after 1997, the cartoon was gone. And as a kid, like, those cartoons were everything to me. Freakazoid and Earthworm Jim, Kids WB. That was just two of the greatest cartoons, and I watch Earthworm Jim now, and it's funnier to me because all the references and the jokes. Like, I find that humor so much, even more appealing. Like, I loved the show as a kid, but if you go back and you watch cartoons, it's like watching the Looney Tunes cartoons. You get an appreciation that you didn't have when you were a kid because your mind was underdeveloped. Now, sometimes that works differently for certain people. Certain people get turned off to cartoons as they get older because, like, oh, I'm older now. I can't be, you know, watching cartoons. Girls won't like me if I watch cartoons. So, you know, they forget about their childhood. They, you know, live boring lives and stuff. And, you know, and they, you know, there's one thing, like, you want to grow up and all that, you know, and everything like that. But, you know, you never want to forget the childhood. Like, a life without nostalgia, without childhood memories, it's not a life at all, I feel. So, you know, like, it's good to go back and watch those old shows and see how you respond to them as an adult, because they're better than a lot of the other, like, honestly, there's a lot of people that do videos on cartoons here, and I watch them on YouTube. Like, I can never, like, watch some of these shows. The only cartoon that came out, like not recently, really, because it's not really a recent cartoon, but, like, something that wasn't from the 90s, like a cartoon that I really like, besides, like, the Ninja Turtles from 2003, because that was a remake, but that was a good remake. We can talk a little bit about the regular show, which is a very clever show, and I didn't give it a chance until a friend told me about it, and then I watched it, and then I really thought that it was a funny, clever show, and I liked the humor. But, like, Cartoon Network, which that show was on, they even forgot about that show. It's a sad state of affairs on Cartoon Network. It really is. Like, the shows are pathetic. So here's the boss. He's riding on a unicycle. This is a new villain. He's not really a very good villain at all. You know, when you think of the other villains like Major Mucus and Psychro, he's not that good. So you just fire on him, really, and he fires these things at you. Oh, fuck. Okay, so just I have 10%, but yeah, I still won, right? Love those animations right there. Like, those are throwbacks there, like the anvil, and there's different ones. So we'll mess around a little bit here with that. But they're like a throwback to the Looney Tunes cartoons. And this is a throwback also to the Game & Watch games, like the what's the one with the firefighters, where they're catching the babies that are falling out the window. So this is a throwback to this. Like, this gets difficult. There's 3 acts of this. And see, that's Peter Puppy right there. He's gonna be looking quite a bit different, like more like an actual regular dog. More of a realistic looking dog in the graphic novel. That might take some getting used to, but I gotta see, you know, once I get my hands on it. Doug says that that graphic novel is going to be released probably in December. Looking so forward to the revival. Like, you know, we've been without any new Earthworm Jim content for so long, and now we're gonna finally get a comic book. That is exciting news. So here, what you want to do here is get the bomb into the funnel. These are just very interesting ideas. Like, when you think about it, it's so like weird and wacky. Like the stun of this, like, I wish I could go back and play this for the first time, so like I could witness these jokes and like the different game mechanics for the first time. If you haven't played this game, you're kind of lucky, because you get to play it for the first time and get to experience this, like, and the shock factor of everything that happens. See, I can't do that because I've played through this game like 20-30 times. Like, not to mention when I used to own it on Sega Genesis. I don't have that version anymore because I sold my Sega the first time and I rebought the Sega Genesis. I don't own it. There's certain things, like I think the Genesis version has better graphics. But the music is not as good. Well, it's different. It kind of depends on your taste. But a lot of the songs to me sound better for the Super Nintendo. If you have the Sega Saturn version or that DOS version, the music is better. But obviously not as good of a game. But you also, in the Sega version, you can't switch your weapons, which you'll see, like, that could be a real problem. So, you know that bubble gun I showed you in the first level, in Anything But Tangerines? If you get that bubble gun, you have to, like, use it all up before you could switch to another gun. So, you know, it's a more effective troll in the Genesis version. And the game was developed for the Genesis. So, I guess that was the point. But for some reason, for the Super Nintendo, they let you change the weapons, which I like. But, like I said, you're not really using the gun that much. So, I guess it really doesn't matter. It only becomes a problem in the last level of the game that you can't switch weapons, because you need certain guns that fire faster. See, I might lose a life here, which is very, very likely. See, also you could also, oh, at least I have this, another continue. The game does give you an ample opportunity to get extra lives and stuff, and I actually missed a part in Lorenzos Soil just a moment ago, so I knew I was gonna die right there. But it does give you a fair opportunity to score some extra lives and continues. It's really messed up right there. This really is probably like one of the most difficult parts of the game. But once you get up to round 3, that's when it really, like, you really need to make sure you have a lot of extra lives, because you're going to have to use them. It gets really hard later on. Like, he starts throwing, like, 6 or 7 of these puppies. And they're slowed down on the screen, too, because, you know, it's the Super Nintendo, so I'm going to get beat up here. But that's okay. Because it does. The good thing is it doesn't reset. Can you imagine if this reset the pattern? At this point, you could like sacrifice certain puppies because you're just gonna want to get the bomb in there. Get the bomb in there. Throw it. That's it. We're not going to mess around with the cows. Let's go to the next level. This is the stage with the Moonlight Sonata, and it's beautiful. It sounds really good in the Super Nintendo. If you listen to the Sega Saturn version, which you could go listen to it on YouTube, Tommy Tellerico, like, I think he plays the Moonlight Sonata a lot better than a lot of the other people do. If you, like, type the song into Spotify, and you'll get Tommy Tellerico's version for Earthworm Jim. Oh no, you won't get it. I'm sorry. You'll get the third movement. But like, yeah, type that one in. You'll see it is a better version than a lot of these other musicians who do these classical musicians. Kind of makes you wonder how Beethoven would have, you know, played it. See, you're gonna want to collect these because you're gonna see what their purpose is later on. You're gonna want to get as many of those worms as possible. But you know, we'll never know how Beethoven really sounded because there was no equipment to record people playing music back then. It was just cataloged through sheet music. So imagine Beethoven was like really sloppy, like a lot of these, you know, YouTube critics, these armchair critics. Beethoven's very sloppy. I don't think he's good. You know, imagine they'll have a lot of these pianists on YouTube criticizing Beethoven and Mozart, like two of the greatest of all time. I think I play it better. I had a friend that is very, very good at guitar. Way better than me. Way better than me. He plays beautifully, does great solos, knows way more techniques than I'll ever know how to do personally. I know of techniques, but I don't know how to do a lot of them. You know, I'm not like interested in learning everything. Like I said, like I put the video on YouTube of me playing guitar. But like, you know, one guy says, don't quit your day job. I don't intend to, because I know full well that there's so many people better than me. I can never be a professional musician. But he said that he did not like Metallica, this friend of mine, because, you know, they could play songs that are easily playable. You know, like everyone knows how to do the Enter Sandman riff. Everyone could like play the main riff of One, you know. But it's like, yeah, but they compose those songs is like what I told him. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, does a riff have to be, or a piece of music, does it have to be super complicated in order for it to be great? The answer, and my opinionated answer, I suppose, is no. As long as you compose it, you made that, you made those chord progressions, you put those notes in that order before anyone else did, you know, it's good music. Just because someone could figure out how to copy it, you know, that makes them like totally like worthless in the music world. Like, can you imagine what metal music would be? Even just, you know, rock music as a whole, how it would be if Metallica did not come along. I guarantee you, you would not have all these other types of music. There would not be metalcore. You know, if Metallica didn't lighten up their sound, you think anyone would have come up with the idea of like infusing different styles of metal and everything? No. They would have not come up with those ideas at all. So, like, I don't even understand people sometimes. Like, they're such snobs. And I made a video about that a while back on YouTube, which some people appreciated. Where I said, metalheads suck. And they do. And I do stand by that. Taking a lot of unnecessary hits here. You know, they're like... First of all, a lot of the metalheads don't even play guitar. So they don't really even know, like, how hard it is to, like, make music. I lost there. Okay, so I took a lot of unnecessary hits. It's very rare that I die on this level. Like I said, it's my first time streaming this, so you guys gotta cut me a break, you know what I mean? Anyway. But anyway, they don't, like, always play instruments. I think, you know something? It's very, like, hard for me to think, like, being into music that much and not wanting to pick up an instrument. Even just to mess around with it. Like, to me, like, I'm going to be honest with you. Even though I'm not great, and I'm very limited in what I could do on guitar. Like, I'll be honest with you. Like, you want to know something I don't know how to do on a guitar? Really? Because I kind of gave up. Because my fingers are weird. My fingers are weird, guys. Like, look at these things. Like, they're not normal. I'm, like, sorry to turn off the game. But, like, look at this. Like... These hands, like, I could do a lot of things. Like, you guys see, I could, like, slide around on the fretboard, like, with power chords and stuff. I could do the slides. I'll tell you something. There's people, that same guy who said, you know, that, you know, Metallica sucks, basically, and they're not, you know, he doesn't like them. Well, he didn't, like, really say they suck, but he just said, like, you know, they're not great. They're overrated. He even said, like, oh, see, I lost there, and I lost all the damn worms. Oh, my God. I wanted to show you guys some of the questions they ask you on here, but anyway, maybe I'll get some of them right. See, it's a game show. You get to answer the questions. What is Princess What's Her Name's real name? What's her name? Hey, you, Chip Buddy. See, I know the answer to that one. See, the prize gets better and better the more you get right. So, can Jim speak Japanese? I think it's A. No, it's not. Anyway, so that's the end of that. That's disappointing. I wanted to show you guys more of that. Because that's this is one of the more funny parts of the game, even though the answers are kind of random. No, but, like, people don't know how to gallop on the guitar, for example. This is very, like, crucial metal technique. This is a Simon Says. It's kind of always reminded me of Bop It. See, the more you get right, the more prizes you get at the end. So I kind of want to, give me a moment here. This one, this one, this one, this one. So Psycho Jim, that. Psycho Jim, Psycho Jim, that. And by the way, yeah, that's, okay, so Psycho Jim, Psycho Jim, this, and then Jim again. Okay, so Psycho Jim. Psycho Jim. This, that, and this. So you also got to make sure you don't... Oh, fuck. See what I did there? See, you know... Like, I'm remembering the pattern, but I just like... See, he's inside there. It was a costume all along. See, he's supposed to be a blind cave salamander, if anybody was wondering, like, what that was. I didn't even explain it, you know, but... Anyway, so there, we're done with that level. The Flying King. A lot of people don't like this level, but I'll tell you why they don't like this level, because they don't understand how this one works. This is the level I'm talking about. It's called the Flying King. So, what you want to do is, you're supposed to guide that bomb, that hot air balloon, which there's a bomb in it. If you shoot it, it will explode. But you're not supposed to guide it. You're supposed to guide it to the end of the level. But what you should do before you do anything is... See, it's a good thing. Look at all this extra health we have now. Is take a moment to go through the level first. Go through the level. Take everything out. And then come back to the bomb. Once you do that, the level's not that hard at all. See, people are very quick to judge. Like, I was talking about this in my Donkey Kong Country stream, the one that I didn't save, so I didn't get a chance to upload it to YouTube. So for all 5 people that got to see it, you know, that there was a great stream. You should have seen it. I talked about how people complained about games being hard, and they don't understand that sometimes you got to be fair to the games. If you don't understand how the game mechanics work, and you're, you know, going to be very quick to judge and dismiss it as a bad game. See, I don't think you can kill those guys. So that's like the only little hurdle that we really have to worry about. But other than that, like, look, we got this. I don't know. I never knew what those engines do. I think they make you a little bit faster, but, like, I don't even think they really serve a purpose. I thought there was, like, more stuff. Anyway. But this is the level, guys. It's not really that hard at all. Once you know what to do. But, you know, I see, like, if you were new to this level, you didn't know what was coming, I could see why you might get a little bit frustrated. But, like I'm saying, there's tough games. Like, one of the examples that I gave on the Donkey Kong Country stream that I did was, I said, like, Ninja Gaiden for the Xbox. That game was ridiculous. Now, if I spent more time with it, but the thing is, like, I was like, this is a nice looking game, but then I got to the part... Where's the bomb? See, so what you do now is go this side, take these, go all the way back to the beginning. There's this part in Ninja Gaiden, what I was gonna say, where you have to fight these guys in the fenced-in area on a horse. They're like shooting bow and arrows at you, and they're going around in the circle. The thing is with Ninja Gaiden is you could die very, very quickly. And I remember, I died so many times, constantly dying, and you had to like whip out your bow and arrow, and you had to shoot these guys. And I'm just like, this is ridiculous, because I fired a few times. It's very hard to aim at people when they're riding on horses, and I just got so frustrated with it, I never went back to the game. And I would always look at the box, and I'm like, oh, do I want to play this game today? Nah, I'm going to play something else. I'm going to play Jade Empire or something like that. Another Xbox game. And I just never returned to it. And they made many other sequels, and then they remade it. Like, I think they did Ninja Gaiden Black, and there was like an easy option, which, like, for that game, I kind of understand, but how easy is it? I mean, that's how the developers wanted to make it. It's just, you know, it's one of those cases of, like, it was a get good game. basically, which is like, you know, it's kind of a bullshit excuse, like, for a game that just you know, come on, like, have a little bit of mercy. And that was in the second level. Like, make the game, like, easy in the beginning. Let me get my footing. Like, that's the problem with Ninja Gaiden. They didn't even let you get your footing. I don't even think there was a training level. See, games like Castlevania, like the first Castlevania is a tough game. People complain about the second game being too hard. I played that game, but I also spent a lot of time with Simon's Quest, the second game. I love that game, and I'm going to do a review on it. I have, like, footage captured for it already. People seem to hate that game because of what James Rolfe said about it, but like I said, James Rolfe is in character, so people have to understand. James Rolfe has also gone on record saying that he actually does like that game, and it's interesting. See, this is Major Mucus here. So, he doesn't really hate that game. So, look. That's what it does. See, the thing is, if you don't know to go through the level first and clear everybody out, you'll, like, fire at the enemies and you'll blow up the balloon. That's what they want you to do. See, we're back to Puppy Love Part 2. Now things are going to get a lot more difficult, and you're going to see right here what happens. So, check this out. You really got to, like, remember what you learned in the first part. But anyway, like, yeah, games that are difficult. Like, yeah, 2 is, you know, back to Castlevania again. It's a great game, and it's a great adventure, and I love it. Like, it gave game developers, like, an idea of how to do an open world game. And it's a very long game. It truly is. Like, it's even nuts to think that that game, playing it with a password system, it's definitely a game that you want to have save states for. That's why it was very enjoyable to play it on the NES Classic, the NES Mini. My first playthrough ever of that game, and I was very impressed. The first game just seems very difficult. You know, I'm save stating in it, you know, modestly. I'm not going, like, overboard, because, you know, when you think about it, save stating is not, you know, did you really, like, beat the game with save states? Because you could just reload the save file. But that's what I've been doing. Like, if I die, I go back to the previous save state. I don't do it, like, every couple of inches. You could also screw yourself over by doing that, too. So, you know, that Castlevania is pretty difficult. And a lot of it comes from the jumping in that game. Like, the jumping is vastly flawed. Like, you can't get a good jump in that game, and then you're on the stairs, you're basically screwed. You can't, you know, really fight any enemies when you're on the steps, and of course, enemies attack you when you're on the steps, so that's fun. But great games, but if you want to talk, oh god, oh my fucking god. Anyway. Anyway, if you see the Sega Saturn version of this game, the backgrounds are redone. It's beautiful. I remember even on this level, like, there's some beautiful backgrounds. You know what this also always reminded me of as I got older? Courage the Cowardly Dog, like the middle of nowhere. It looks like that. Oh, see, look. Now I'm actually, like, actually playing like I know what I'm doing here. Because you have to turn. Forget about it. If you don't turn or dive, you're not going to win at this. Peter will kick your ass and destroy you. Get the bomb in there. An explosion. There you go. So, I don't know. What did you guys think of Earthworm Jim 3D when it came out? Did you like that game? I played it for the PC. And the thing about the PC version is I got to the end. I actually did after a few years. I played through the game. I got all the marbles, all the golden udders, and then you know what happened? There's a glitch in the PC version. See, at the end, you're supposed to, like, talk to Peter Puppy, who's supposed to represent your consciousness. And, I remember it glitched out, and, like, nothing happened. I couldn't see the end of the game. So I put it in, like, a patch, like, into the game's files, and I got to see the end of the game. And the end is, like, disappointing. It was originally supposed to be Evil Jim, which is a green, evil version of Earthworm Jim, who was, if you watch the cartoon, which the game is supposed to be a tie-in to, he is, like, created out of a photocopy of Jim. And, some, like, toxic substance, like, pours onto the photocopy. And then Evil Jim is born. So instead of it being Evil Jim, it was replaced at the last minute with Earthworm Kim, which all it is just Earthworm Jim with a wig on. Which is kind of funny when you think about it, but when you think of the possibility that Earthworm Jim, Evil Jim, I mean, could have been in that game and, like, rendered in 3D, it's a missed opportunity. He's also in Menace to the Galaxy, which is a Game Boy game that I will stream on here, that a lot of people hate. I think it's a pretty, I don't want to say it's a good game, but it's definitely, it's a collectathon like Earthworm Jim 3D. It's a very frustrating game, and you need to write down the passwords, because there's no way you're going to ever do one run of that game. But Menace to the Galaxy would be, I think that would be a pretty fun stream to do, to say the least. That would have been entertaining. It would be entertaining to show that on here. I think a lot of people would appreciate that game, or hate it. But, yeah, that was the last original Earthworm Jim game. That game came out after Earthworm Jim 3D. But it's very, very hated. Which is why I want to show it to you guys. Menace to the Galaxy. I never beat it. I sold the game, I rebought it. I also then started playing it a little bit again and started capturing some footage for a review. There's so many games. That's why I just decided to start streaming. Guys, putting a review together and, like, putting that into Adobe, or before that, my other editing software, VSDC, which is also a great free editing program. If anyone wants to edit videos and they don't want to pay money for, like, Adobe products or, like, Sony Vegas or anything like that, I recommend it. It's really not that bad. Oh god, this is it. Screw that with the puppy, like. There you go. It takes a while to edit up the clips, like, to match up what you're talking about. Skip through that. Utterly Abducted. This is a funny level, so, like, you know, that's kind of also why I wanted to stream. I think it's a little bit better to just stream some of these games. I think more people enjoy it. Like, when I put up the Maximum Carnage stream, you know, I got like 120 something views, but that is more views than I get on a normal review. I don't know if it was because it was Maximum Carnage or what the reason was, but I was very, very impressed at how many views I got on that. Or maybe because it was the first time I was doing a live stream. You know, this part, I think I did this once. I think I gotta, like, swing across. I forget that part. But anyway, you're supposed to carry these cows, because look what happens if you drop them. Oh no, that doesn't happen until later on. So first you do this, look. Carry them to the little barn. There's some way to get up there. I forget what there is. There's some type of bonus room. I don't know. That's going to take way too long. You saw how long it took me to do it the first time around. Yeah, the first level. That was kind of painful to watch how many times I, like, fell. See, oh, this is what I wanted to show you. How the the UFOs come. So you basically you whip them. Every time you drop the cow, the UFO makes an attempt to abduct the cow. That's why it's called utterly abducted. Fun concept. It looks pretty easy, but you're going to see it's going to get a little bit more challenging later on. There's also some tricky snot swinging later on. What the fuck just happened? Did you guys see that? Did the cow not just totally disappear? Did the water even pour there? Wow. Okay. I don't know if I've ever seen that happen before. Okay. Don't tell me that... Okay. Maybe the water did pour. I don't know. Basically, you put the cows into the water, pours, and that makes the gate go up. Where's the other cow? Like, he just, like, fucking disappeared. Is he gonna be there, like, right now? Oh, now he's there. he... What is going on? Am I, like, losing my mind here? Holy shit. Look at that glitch right there. That is... I don't think that that's ever happened to me before in a playthrough of this game. Oh. Wow, okay, that was historic. I'm happy I actually caught that on stream here because that's never happened to me before. That was some crazy shit right there. I thought I was like soft locked pretty much. Anyway. See, now the cows start getting dynamite on their heads and they're gonna explode if you don't get there in time, so fuck that. Start going here, okay. So, you know, now it's like a time thing, so let's see if it glitches again. Wow! This level is officially glitched. Look at that. That is truly something else. I've never really seen that happen before. That's really funny that, like, how the glitch is very consistent. Like, I thought that was only gonna happen at that one barn. But, like, look at it, it happened again. It happened again. How is that happening? I don't know. That is weird. Very, very weird. Okay. We got another one here that we've got to douse in the bathtub. Okay. Wow, I gotta tell you, that was a weird glitch. I can't get over that. Like, I've been playing this game for years, and I have never seen that happen. And it happens again. So, I guess we could look forward to that happening on the next phase as well. But at least you go like that. At least, you know, at least there's a bit of a reset point. See this? Okay, this I think is the last phase of this part of the level. This is, okay, this is the tricky snot swing jumps I'm talking about. You gotta go like this. Here? Oh, fuck. And they put that there on purpose because they knew... Okay, I just... Basically, I'm trying to commit suicide here, I guess. Okay. Did that. Now... Oh, okay. I'm not supposed to be there yet. Oh, so oh, great. I did that for nothing. I'm not even supposed to go to that part yet. Wow, okay, great. As many times, you know, you ever, like, you play your favorite game, and as many times as you play it, don't you, like, forget certain parts of it? Because I know oh, God, it fell down again. Because I looked over. You just forget certain parts. I don't know, like, what it is. It's funny how the brain works. Like, you just completely blank sometimes. What is... What am I forgetting to do here? It's not here. Where am I forgetting to go? Oh, hello. Okay. Jump down. See, that's interesting, though. It's like, wouldn't you think, if you were, like, playing this game for the first time, that the player would go down? Interesting design choice there, but I guess that's it. You know, they want you to explore the level. Look, I can't really criticize this game. It's... Sorry, it's a masterpiece. I mean, it really is. It's just... No one would really have thought of this stuff. Because it's so random and just, like... But it's not random enough where it actually does make sense, like, based on these mechanics. So it's really not that. I think this is actually... Oh, this is the last part. So actually, we don't have to go through this snot swinging. I could just actually parachute down. I don't normally do that for some reason. I don't know why, like... I'm having revelations. I guess it's knowing that you guys are watching me. I'm, like, thinking of things. It's also, you know... I would normally play better sometimes. There's also the pressure of, you know... recording and doing it at the same time, like having that on my mind and hoping that everything goes well with the stream, and you know, knowing, like, aside from the what happened with the Donkey Kong Country one, like, that I'm actually going to have a stream that I could show for, because it's like, that was really stupid. I should have known to, like, record that or check the Twitch feed or something like that, check my settings so I know that there would actually be a record of it, because, like, I knew that no one was going to watch my first ever stream. Like, there was like 5 people or so total that dropped in for it. So I should have known that I had to make a record of it. So, you know, obviously my bread and butter is my YouTube channel for right now. I mean, it would be great if I could, over time, grow my Twitch audience. And, you know, I already got some followers off of YouTube. Probably should have started off by saying that. I think they're from YouTube anyway. But, you know, if you are from YouTube and you have followed me, that is fantastic. I can't, you know, subscribers work differently here on Twitch. It's not free. I know that. So I'm still, like, learning a lot. Like, before I even turned this on, I still had to even, like, educate myself on OBS a little bit more, because I've been using OBS for my YouTube videos. ever since I got my new computer. So I know a decent amount about OBS. I know things that OBS is capable of. It's a great application. It's really like a multifaceted thing. And it's better than the software that Logitech gives you for the webcam. So, you know, it's great. So here we finished the level. Actually doing pretty good here. I didn't die at once on this level, which is fantastic. That's great, actually. Inflated head. This is tough. I might lose a few lives here. Oh no! I didn't want to do that yet. So the little worms come back. You're gonna see in a little bit like what that's used for. Okay, so I went. Oh fuck! I just jumped right into the light bulb. Okay, but I got the life back anyway. Okay, so this is not a bad level. It's not really that hard. You can control how fast you go by, you know, doing that. You could blow your head up. So yeah, I want to go back down. Hit continue. So Evil the Cat, who's in the second level of the first game, returns here. And he's shooting spitballs at you from that straw. So basically you have to navigate here, try not to get hit by the light bulbs. Oh god. I should know better than that. Like, I'm going up like a fucking bat out of hell. Alright, so I'm back to 100% health, so things will probably go better this time. So I'm headed up to the top. So you know what's weird? You get to save your worms here. See, I died in the Villa People level, right, with the game show, and I didn't get to save any of my worms. I had to start all over again. See, here you get to actually save your worms. So, you know, the part here is not as fun as the Villa People one. So, I don't know why they made that decision. That'll bring me back to 100. Let's see. You're gonna see, like, there's a little mini game where you could, like, get some health power-ups, but it's not as fun. Come on, man. Try to do this again. Fuck. God damn it, man. Like, look at this. Let me check one thing, guys. Give me 1 second here. So one second, my computer like always gives me problems about like space. So I'm just fixing something really quickly on here. Like, I'll tell you something, like, I upgraded my computer, but, like, it still does some weird ass shit, and I do not understand why that is. But it does, and I don't know, I really gotta, like, sit down and figure things out on here. But I'm just doing one thing, because I don't want to have any problems with this stream later on. Yeah, my computer could be a real asshole sometimes, so I'm just taking the precautions here to make sure that nothing happens here during the stream that would mess anything up, because that would be really unfortunate. So I'm making sure that nothing happens here to the stream, because I want to finish this playthrough. Okay. All right. So there we go. Just want to do that. Just to, I don't want any interrupt. Oh, see. Look, I fucking distracted myself, and now I lose. So, all right. So back to the stream, guys. What were we talking about before? Oh, shit. Oh, uh-oh. Oh, come on. I just went back to the beginning of the level. God damn it, man. Like, there's one thing I hate in video games. It is going back to the beginning. Like, you know, I also talked about this in my Donkey Kong Country stream as well, which was a great stream. I really enjoyed doing it, which is a shame I don't have a record of it. But I said, like, about, and we talked about it before, about difficulties in games, about going back, that they punish you in older games for going back. Like, that's, like, so weird. Like, oh yeah? You want to lose at our game? We're going to make you play it again and again until you get tired of it. It's kind of like a weird punishment when you really think about it. Understandable, like, for certain, like, limitations of certain games, that they couldn't, like, put 1,000 save points into it. But then there are games like Castlevania, where, there are, like, multiple spots where you can continue from. But to make you constantly play a level over and over is a little bit sadistic. So, you know, it kind of makes certain game developers look like they have like a torture fetish or something, making you want to play their game 1,000 times. Play this level. Oh my god, it's so great. You know, because I had to look at the level 1,000 times when developing it, so now you're going to have to look at it 1,000 times when you lose at it. That takes away a lot of health. So the idea here is to avoid Evil the Cat. So I think that's really interesting what they did at this part of the game. And a lot of the, like, did things with Major Mucus and Evil the Cat and Bob the Goldfish. Like, you're gonna see there's not really a lot of boss fights in this game. You'll also see that in the last level. Like, you never really get to ever fight Psy-Crow. Like, shoot your you know, where he's got like a health meter or all this. See, in the first game with Evil the Cat, you fight him. You literally shoot at him, you whip him. It's all about, you know, getting a number of shots in on him, making him lose all 9 lives, which is a great little touch that they did in the first game. But you notice here, like, god damn, man, holy shit. You don't actually fight him. You're just, like, basically trying to avoid him. I guess you could say it's sort of like a fight. He's fighting you, but you can't really fight him back. You can't really hurt Evil the Cat in this level. So it's a really interesting touch. It definitely made... Oh, fuck. I totally forgot that he comes in with the spitballs again. But yeah, there's no actual, like, that is like one of the few boss fights that they give you in this game is the one that's in Lorenzos Soil. You know, we were actually fighting him until he dies, but here it's like, you're gonna see, you go through with Evil the Cat, and you just basically, I don't know, I guess he just escapes at the end. They never really show it, but, you know, if I ever get to the end of this level, that is actually a really good trap, though, because you're not expecting to see him there. See? Oh, God. What a nightmare. I just keep losing to that same part. Okay, also, for some weird reason, I keep pressing the wrong button for deflate. I don't know why the fuck I keep doing that. I'm pressing B instead of A. See, this is the good thing, though. Even though you lose a life, you could get it back. It's not really that far. I'm going to collect this again. I didn't really have to hit that again, but whatever. Just doing it again. I really want to move on to something else already. You know, even though this is one of my favorite games, like, I don't really feel like playing this level 1,000 times, because it's not really one of my favorite levels. This part does get a little bit obnoxious, to say the least, when you keep falling. Okay, so look, I'm remembering this time. He shoots a lot of spitballs. Like, oh, thank God, we're done here. So I reached the end. I've got 3 worms, so I could play a little bit of this game right here. So you got to get enough momentum and punch it. Okay. I thought like a better prize was gonna come out after this, but I guess not. You gotta like hit it again. Okay. Okay, so that's the other one. Alright, so I got that. Alright, that's it. The next one would have probably been a chip buddy or probably an extra life. We'll never know now, though, because I'm done with this level. Okay, so this level, this one's a little tricky, but that's really weird though when you think about it. Like the S&M guys on this level, that's a little ahead of its time. Go over here. There's a chip buddy. That's gonna make things a lot easier. You would think that would hurt you. I think actually before you put the hamster on the wheel there, or the gerbil, whatever that is, you can get hurt from that part. See, this part is weird in this game. These file cabinets, you're gonna see, like if they pin you up against the wall, you'll die. So you want to get out of there as quickly as possible. Also, the wind from the paper. Look at this. Okay, I'm gonna die here. See that? Do you see how I didn't like have enough time to get out of the way? Okay, those are gonna be a problem. Okay, I only have like one more life, but I have plenty of continues here. So that pushed me. So, okay, what I want to do here is, see, it's like a vacuum effect. You want to just jump over them. No. Oh, God, come on. Okay, let's jump over them. I don't even care if I get hit. I just want to get out of the way. The file cabinet keeps jumping. Okay, when's it gonna... Oh, what? That is... Alright. That's what I was saying about that. In this level, the file cabinets will be a problem because they always are. Like, they're very unpredictable. Sometimes they want to open up their drawers so you could, like, jump on them. Other times they don't. So, yeah, like I said, you know, doesn't mean that your favorite game doesn't have flaws. All the games have flaws, you know. It's just whether we're willing to admit them or not. But I'm being honest here, like that that right there, that's an annoying part because you saw right there I didn't really have a choice. What am I gonna do? I couldn't jump back up. I had nowhere to go. Cabinet just fucking squashes me. Alright. So let's try this again. Okay, please don't crush me. I didn't want to fall that fast. Alright, get out of here. Get out of here. Alright, so this is what you want to do here. Just jump over him. Okay, that was good. That was a good move on my part. Just get at, like, doesn't even matter if you take a hit or not. It's just you want to get out of there as quickly as possible. Oh fuck! I just missed something there. Oh no. Oh, that was I don't think I ever fall into that death trap ever, but I just did right there. I think you have to make this swing. No, I don't think you have to. Oh god. Oh, good, an extra life. Okay, the fact that you can't jump over... Oh god, thank god. I got lucky there. Wow. You know something, I like opened my mouth about that and it came to fruition. I never have a problem there with that. Yeah, I'm almost at the end here, so yeah, that like never happens. I lose so much to this. That's just, I don't know. Weird. Very strange. But yeah, you can see, like, those cabinets, you could... It's very easy to die here, like, okay. You know, just in case, it's good to get those. Just in case something goes awry. So, this is the end of the level. This part could be really tricky, though. See, but the good thing is, look at that. I don't understand that sometimes. It's like there's this weird force with these cabinets. So, I don't know. It's they don't want you to jump over it. It's really strange. Yeah, you see what I'm talking about? It's like... I mean, this is, I don't know. This playthrough is a little bit glitched. I'm even noticing. Because remember what happened on early Abducted with the cows like not being visible inside the barn? I don't know. I have to like just. There was nowhere to go. I don't know. Something with this playthrough, like, I don't know. I guess you guys just have that sort of effect on me, because that, like, okay, the cabinets are always weird, as I mentioned the game, but I've never seen them. Like, I can't even get over him there. He's like not even letting me through. He just got like a bunch of free hits in on me. So, hopefully I could work a little bit of magic here. Yeah, I don't know. Something is super off here. I'm usually able... Okay, so, I mean, I think if you play around enough over there, you could get it to reset, but... Okay, so that's what I need to do. Whatever it takes, guys. Whatever it takes. So, Jesus Christ almighty. Okay, I'm getting a little bit frustrated here, because this is like... I just want to get... I'm right at the end of the level. This stupid cabinet, though. Like, obviously, it's there for a reason to frustrate you, but... Okay, look. It's not going to even open up. Come on, like, this has been a pretty successful playthrough already. I don't want this fucking nonsense to just completely ruin my playthrough, because it wants to all of a sudden just like glitch out with these damn cabinets. Look at that. Okay, so I'm gonna be an asshole. Be an asshole. Okay. Oh shit. Yes. Yes. Yes! No! Oh my god. You saw that? I was up there. I don't want to start from the beginning of the fucking level. So I really hope that that thing gets its act together and stops acting like a complete jerk. Look at... Oh! I have not had problems with this level in so long. Oh my god, I've already continued once already. Wow. That, oh man, like I'm telling you, that thing was, something was up with it. You saw that? Like, I was up there. Cabinets are just, man, I don't know. I am I'm happy to be on stream right now, but I am not happy with the way things are going in this playthrough. Fuck, that's just, that was so cheap, and then I have to deal with these things again. Like, Jesus Christ, man. Like, okay. I don't know, see, like, you run the other way, and maybe that's it. Like, yeah, I think you have to have your back turned to it, and then they start scooping up the papers. Oh, if you run in the other direction, does it, like, scoop the papers up? I don't know. Gotta get that extra life. I like really fucked that up now, didn't I? Oh no 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 no! I don't even care about that. Oh, see, that's a trap right there. I'm not going that way. Fuck that. Oh, okay. That's what you're supposed to do. It's actually like a lot of different pathways. Alright, I'm back at the end, so let me try that strategy with the last cabinet if I have my back turned towards it. Maybe I'm forgetting. The last time I played this game all the way through was like a year ago, so I'm gonna try to implement that brilliant strategy into the gameplay and see what happens. Maybe I won't hurl another obscenity if that works. So we will. Okay, so the gym thing is still okay. I just took another hit. That's okay because you're gonna see the last thing on here is pretty easy. So, oh yeah, you have to have your back turned towards it. Okay. I gotta reset it though. See, you have... Okay, because when you turn your back to it, the... Oh! Oh, God, I didn't kick up enough papers. Oh, God. As you understand, I'm going to need some of these extra lives for the last level. Oh, God. I don't know. Okay, I'm going to stay confident here. We will persevere. I can feel it. Okay. That's it. Oh, come on, man. Oh, God. Oh, I have never had so many problems in this part before. What a fucking cop-out, man. I don't want to go out on this level. I gotta have enough room to run. See, that's the problem here. Like, okay. Alright. Come towards me a little bit. Okay, that's it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, we are out of here. We're out of there, buddy. Oh, my goodness. That's what I needed. Okay, so... this is how you do this part. This is, like, really easy. So, you drop this. See, a file cabinet will come, and you're probably going to hear him in a moment. So, but, whoop, he tripped over the foot out of the water. There he was. See, if you don't know what to do and you're still trying to figure it out, you're going to run into the cabinet, and then it gets a lot more difficult. But if you're quick like that, that's all you have to do in that part. Just drop it, chase him, he trips. Now we got to do part 3. And I really wish I had more extra lives here. I already dropped one puppy and we're only in the first round. Oh shit. See, you need to have a lot of extra lives for this. God, come on, let me make it to the first part. Throw the bomb already. See, if I could get all the password things on here, I'll feel good. Like, because at least if I die, hoping I have another continue. Oh shit. Okay, I'm now gonna get beat up here. Like, I like, spent so many extra lives on that last level. I never do that. No, like, I think I just naturally, like, do that level, and I don't even think about it. But for some reason, I wasn't really doing what I normally do there. So for some reason, I, like, confused myself. It's the first time for everything. But I don't know, like, this... Ever since the Utterly Abducted level, I just noticed, like, things are going weird in this game. That was pretty odd. Because, like, you would have thought that it would have corrected itself, but it was a pretty consistent glitch. None of those cows were appearing. Okay. Whoa, oh, God. That's it. That's it, guys. Oh, fuck. Oh my god. Well, at that point, it doesn't matter how many puppies I get in, but... Okay. So it takes away 30% of your health, so... At least... Oh, fuck, man. I'm not... See, I need to be doing more of that. That's what you need to do. You need to really switch and dive, or you're just not gonna do well. Oh, that was good. That was really good. See, sometimes he throws things and you really can't see. Also, I don't have the audio in my ear, which is probably not the best idea. Okay, good. Oh, good. I still got 2 more hits. On the 3rd round. I think, though, there's 5 rounds in this, unfortunately. See, because they gotta get cute. So, I'm up to round 3. He's throwing them a little bit further, so... Okay, good. I got that. Jim... Oh, yes. Oh, that was good. That was good. Good stuff right there. If you could throw me a health thing, that would be incredible. I'd love to get one. Ooh. Oh, shh. Oh, God. Okay. Well, there goes that life. That's gone. Oh, shh. Whoa. What? Whoa. What was I doing there? Okay, because it wasn't the end of the round. That's why I, like, took my eyes off, like, thinking that was it. I didn't know that the round, like... Okay, whatever. I don't know. But we're back to 100 health. We're at round 3. I forget if the rounds reset once you do a continue. I don't even know if I have a continue. I'm just fucked up a lot there. Oh, God. That was... Oh, that was really, really bad. That was also really bad, too. Watch me fuck up at my favorite game. I mean, my God, look. Oh, shit. Totally missed one. Missed another one. Missed another one. Wow. That sucked. I really want to complete this game on stream. Like, if I could actually do this game distracted while talking, I will, like, crown myself the master of this game. Because that will be impressive. Okay, good. We're at round 3. Like I said, I don't know if you continue. I kind of forget. I think you start at the beginning of the round once you... I actually don't know. We're going to have to see what happens. But anyway, guys, let's see. Round 4. Like I said, I think there's 5 rounds altogether, if I'm not mistaken, so... Oh, shit. Fuck! I was kind of hoping I wouldn't lose any puppies there, but I did. Oof! Okay, one more to go. Oh, fuck! Okay, well, that's it. Oh, well. I'm gonna be down to 10% health now, and I guess we'll get our answer, because the chances that I succeed are very slim at this point. You kind of just already know how this goes at this point. Oh, okay, that was good. That was way better. Like, that was more difficult, but for some reason... Okay. This is only going to be, like... How much is that worth? Okay. Though that's not enough to take a hit, though. It's not enough, like... Okay. Oh, shit. Okay. One... Oh, fuck! Oh, God. Oh, if I didn't miss that one, I would have been okay. And there you go. Oh, good. I've got another continue. Thank God. Or as Jim would say in the cartoon, thank the great worm spirit. Part 3. Where am I starting from here? Round 1. Oh my God. You gotta start all the way from the fucking beginning. Jesus Christ almighty. For some reason, I thought that you started from the round that you last left off on, but nope. It's got to be as difficult as possible. Alright, that's good. Careful, just tap the directional pad, Brad. Don't fucking smash it like a madman. Okay, well, that's not really gonna help. Oh shit! Oh, God, you know, see, thing is, like, you could dive there and do the switch around, but like by the time he throws and you kind of think about it, you don't think to do it, so you don't, and you end up paying for it. Okay, so anyway, okay, this is fine. This is okay. There's the bomb. Okay, good. So, okay, we're done with the first round, and we didn't get attacked by Peter once. That's a good sign. That's a great sign. My God, I mean, I'm just happy I had another continue there. At least, you know, we didn't have to go. Oh, fuck. Oh, that was pathetic. I was standing still, and I lost a puppy. Oh shit. Okay, I'm gonna get beat up here. Oh, that did not work at all. Okay, well, it doesn't even matter at that point. Alright, so this is not too bad. You know, only got beat up once, so... Oh, fuck! I didn't think he was gonna throw it that long range. Jesus Christ. So I don't even know sometimes, like... Can anyone do a perfect run of this? I'm sure there's someone on YouTube who's done it, or like, or on Twitch. But like, oh my God! Like, sometimes he throws them, and it's like in a spot where you cannot get them. Like, you got to be like jumping all around like a madman to do it. Like, you need precision, and it's just like, you know, when there's that many in the air. Okay, there's a chance here. Okay, good. Good. That's good news right there. Alright, well, that's not enough, really, because if I do 30 and then I get hit again, it's not gonna really matter. But at least we're a little bit closer to our max health than we were before. But that's not really going to afford us like another chance, unless another one comes out, but I don't think it does. Alright, so I'm gonna try my damnedest here to fucking... Oh, of extra life. Yes. Oh, that's big, baby. That's big. I don't even care that I got hit there. Now, well, I kind of do. I'd prefer not to get hit. Come on, let me finish this round. Just let me finish the goddamn round. Oh, come on. I should have spun there. Okay, good. I actually spun around that time. And go back in this direction now. Okay. Good, 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 good. Shut that. Okay. Fuck! Again, I dropped another one. I don't know, the controls are just... they're good, but, you know, I'm just kind of getting frustrated here. They're good, but I don't know, they're feeling a little bit more slippery than usual. Well, that's it. I'm going to lose this life. I drop one more puppy, that's about it. Unless he throws another, like, Adam out. Oh, God. That's it. Well, at least I got that extra life, though, so it brings us back to, you know, what we would have had before if we didn't have it. Okay, good. So, alright. Oh, shit. Oh, God. Come on. It does feel a lot more loose. My hands are sweaty or what the fucking deal is here, but... Oh, fuck. God damn it. Not one of my better playthroughs, I'll tell you that. I'm just like, I don't know. Oh, okay, I just lost one there. Send the bomb already. Like, honestly, when he throws the bomb, I breathe a sigh of relief. Because that means the round is over. Good. Okay, good, 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 good. Ah, that's good. That's good. Brings me back to... Okay, dropped another one, but... That's fine. Throw the bomb already. Please. I want to end this level. That's not that hard. Like, honestly, like, you would think the patterns with the bomb would be the hardest. What? Wait a second. What just happened there? Did he... I just didn't even pay attention what happened, and the bomb... Oh my god. I looked away. Oh, come on, man. Did he, like... Did he block the bomb on that round? What the fuck happened there? Like, that was it. Peter threw the bomb back at him. This is the stream of weird shit happening, I swear to God. Stuff that, like, paranormal Earthworm Jim doesn't happen. Oh my God. I'm not happy right now. Like, this is really, like, getting me pissed off. Like, what happened there? That round was supposed to be over. What round am I on now? 4. Okay. So I guess, like, I seen that before where he blocks it. I forget under what circumstances he will do that. But it's rare. Fuck me, man. Oh my God. Wow. Wow. That's just... is definitely not a speed run. you can definitely tell you that. Like, look at this. Ugh. So not one of my better playthroughs. Like, honestly, I'm sure it's better than a lot of other people do, but I normally don't. I lose a few lives here because this one is tough. Part 3 is no walk in the park. So let's see if he blocks this bomb this time. I'm gonna tell you this. I'm not gonna be on this side of the screen. I'm gonna be on that side of the screen. Oh, see? He does block it. Now, there's a part 5, I'm pretty sure. So, let's see here. Okay, so he definitely got hit that time. There's no bomb coming back out. Oh! Oh, okay, there's only 4 parts. I thought there was a 5th on part... Okay, level 8. So, this is the level right before the last. I kind of wish I had more lives here. See, like, this is the funny thing. Besides Utterly Abducted, this is like one of the only levels where you actually get to just be normal Earthworm Jim with the whip and the gun and everything like that. So it's nice. This is also one of the few levels that reuses the music. Like, you see it has the Flying King music on it. I think you could go through the forks and get that. Should I try doing that? No. Oh, no. No, I'm not doing that. Fuck that. I think what you could also do is whip it. I don't want to do that. Fuck that. I'm not taking any chances here. I'm already, like, unsure about this playthrough, so the last thing I want to do is, like, take any unnecessary hits. I just want to get to the end of the level, and that's it. Like, I don't... I also always forget, like, how to get to the, there's a secret in this level. There's a secret level that you get access. Maybe I'll actually remember how to do it this time. Okay. This level really isn't that bad, really. It truly isn't. Like, if anything, the ISO 9000, that level is our ISO 900, whatever the hell it is. As you saw, that level can be a nightmare due to that one enemy. Because otherwise, you look at that level and there's really not a lot of, like, difficult obstacles. I was just doing really bad on that level. Like, the cabinets were just giving me a huge, massive headache. But it looks like we're back on track. We got past all the puppy love levels. Thank the Lord. And especially when I'm trying to accomplish a goal here, like beating this game, I especially didn't really enjoy my playthrough so much of those levels this time around. So, okay. Well, what's the point of getting the worm icon? Okay. See, that's what I'm saying. I think we could have gotten the globe before, but I just didn't want to, like, waste getting hit. I didn't want to do that because I already have wasted enough lives on this game, and I didn't want to do it again. I want to die again. I get through this level, and ooh, fuck, that was close. You saw that? Ah, destroy that. Ooh. I was so nervous there that, oh my god, I just, like, cost myself a life just by That was cheap right there. Now I'm like, I'm panicking. And I just jumped into the abyss. Twice. Like, fucking twice I fucked up. Oh my god. Like, damn, man. Damn. I didn't want that to happen 2 times in a row. Okay. I think we got past where I died previously, so... Ugh. Oh, wait a second. Isn't this the secret? Isn't it in here? Oh, no, it's not. I think I already passed where that is. Alright, we're gonna go do the boss fight. Hopefully I can beat him. I don't think he's really too tough, so... Wish I had a little bit more health, but we'll see what happens. Okay, I forgot about this boss fight. I just stupidly jumped into him. This is Flamin' Yawn. You fight him on top of a pizza box. Okay, so... Basically, this is it. You just keep shooting him. Wait for him to come down, shoot him again. You know, I was trying to avoid saying that he's not a tough boss because I didn't want to die to him. I didn't want to jinx myself. So, anyway, here we are. We're at the last level. Would be nice if I had another continue. Because this could be a little tough. I'm going to be quite honest with you. You kind of have to... the object here is to race Psycho all the way to the end. And it could be a little bit tricky, to say the least. Okay, so... That's what you want to try to avoid. And once again, because this is the Nightmare stream... I normally don't get stuck here, but today I did, and I just died. Game over, right? Fuck. Let's see about the password thing. Oh, look. Hold on a second. Level 8. Wait. Let me see here. Oh, okay. Oh, look at that. Look at that. I could go back to level 8. Alright, I'm going to go for the globe this time. So, in case this happens again. Oh, look at that. I could go all the way back to the beginning. That's so good. Great design choice there. So... I don't know how you're supposed to get between there, though. Oh, fuck it, I'm not going to waste my time. But that was really lucky. Good thing I really took the time to collect. Well, didn't really have a choice, you know, in puppy love. So I collected everything. Good. I think we could make it through this rather easily, and we could make our way back to the last level, and hopefully beat this game on stream. That's what the idea is. You know, in honor of the Earthworm Jim graphic novel, I will be trying to beat this game on stream. So, okay, I gotta go back because there's no way I could get up there. Okay, good. Go back. Let me try to. Also, like, not in the mood to play through this level again. Even though it is a great level. It's a great idea, great background and everything. But you know, I just went through this, guys. Like But thank God I had that the password system. People complain about the password system, you know, they should just give you a password at the end, but, you know, it does give you something to strive for, I guess. Just want to fucking race Psychro. See, the thing is, the Psychro race is pretty difficult. It's really, like, hit and miss. So that's why I really need to have as many extra lives as possible. Because also, you know, you gotta also get to the continues. It's opening my mouth. I died like in the same spot as last time. Also, because I'm trying to get through this as quickly as possible. But you also don't want to waste any time either on this level. Son of a bitch. Son of a goddamn bitch. I mean, this is like... The way how we just slowly floated down into that hole was kind of depressing. Too, like, looking at his face, like, he's like, oh, I know what's coming. Yeah. I want to be done with this already, like... Oh, good, we're all the way back. Here again. Our fight with the flaming yawn. Let's beat him and be back to the Psychro race. You're always racing Psychro. In the first game... It's, you know, you're racing him in Andy asteroids, you know. You only have to fight him if you lose the race. In this game, you're racing him to the end. So, you know, I don't know. Psychro, I don't understand why the guy is so fat. Because, you know, he's racing all the time. The guy is always on the run. Okay, good. I beat him. Now let's finish this game already, because I'm like, just want to fucking be done with it already. Like, you have a goal in mind, you just want to complete it. You don't have to put up with this garbage, losing, like, such an inconvenience. I'm trying to win, like, you know. Fuck that, I'm not wasting my time swinging there. See, swinging later on will be like a necessity, but here, I don't need to... Oh, fuck. See, that's what I'm saying. This level, man, is... It's horrible. I mean, it's a good level, but... It's also a weird way to end the game, too, like, on a race. But it's definitely challenging as hell. So that's what I was talking about. In the Sega Genesis version, if you get the bubble gun, you can't, like, exit out of it. You have to, like, pump all the bubbles out of it. before you could continue on. So that's the thing. I wasted some time there, but I'll get back. Let's see. Yeah, okay, I'm ahead of him. See, okay, you could get hit there. That catapults you forward, so that's not so... Oh, you do get to continue. Thank God. Okay, so that's good. Because that's... I feel like that's all I need here. Because now that I've already seen... Now I know what to expect. Sometimes I forget the patterns on this. Like... As long as you stay ahead of him for most of the race, like, it's okay. See, the bubble gun is up there. In the Genesis version, you collect it, you know, you're pretty much fucked. He'll slam that little pillar, and then you won't be able to get at him. Shoot all these out, because you saw what happened last time. You know, this part is like trial and error, because you're not going to know what to expect, so... Okay. Like, you could waste your time there, but you're better off just getting hit. And just go, go, go. Go, 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 go. Oh. See, oh, that part right there, that's also another part that's, like, total ass. It really is. Because you gotta know to jump there. And if you don't know to jump, well, then you just saw what happens. So that's not fun. That's not good. You also got to know, like, don't even bother swinging there. Just keep going. But, okay, all is good. It's all fine. It's all well. Shoot all these out. Then keep going. Keep on trucking, because we're going to fucking beat him. I can feel it in my bones, baby. He's going down, brother. He's going all the way down to Chinatown. Okay. Swing there. Swing, bada bada. Okay. Alright, we're doing pretty good here. Good, 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 good. Okay, that's another trap room right there. Okay, good. This is good. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, okay, that was the end right there. That was the end. You see? And then you gotta go back to the beginning and do it all over. You see, I fucked up there. See, I should probably save those for that part. I don't know. I've done it before, though. Let me see. Get out of my fucking way. I'm beating this game. I don't care. Like, the homing missiles, that might come in handy over there. I don't know. That's, yeah, that part's a pain. Like, they made it easy there, but then the other part, you... Jump there. Okay, that worked out nicely. God, I'm a man on a mission right here. I really am. Gotta beat this game on stream. Okay. See, if I get ahead enough, I'll have enough time to do this. I don't have any other weapons. Oh, God, that would have been good. But that was a sloppy ass jump. I don't know what I was doing there. And I don't know if there's another continuing for me after this. Probably not. But I know exactly what I need to do. Oh, That was close. See, like a split second makes all the difference in this race. You gotta be like on. You gotta be on the money. Like you can't mess up in this race because like there's really no other like second chances. Okay, that's good. That was a nice clean jump. And no second chances. You like fall a little bit behind and like that's it. It's basically your ass. Like okay. See. Okay. All right. Well. Keep going back. Like, what is the button? Okay, we're going back to level 8 because we're beating this game. We're doing it. I'm not caring. Like, I got the password here. This level doesn't take too long, so I'm gonna go. I'm gonna ride it all the way out to the end, guys. Like, that's about it. I'm not taking this game shit. Like, you guys saw, like, before. That part, the fan that propels you backwards. If I didn't, like, go down that shaft, that would have been it. I would have, like, won the race. Because I was really, really far ahead. But, I don't know. Sometimes, like, yeah, the jumping is just super weird there. Like, even the jumps in here sometimes, like, I feel like, yeah, I'm gonna make that jump, and then I don't make it. And I get really mad at myself. Especially because, you know, like, there's a goal in mind. Like, I want to beat this on stream. So, of course, you know, the powers that be are, like, trying to prevent that from happening. But, you know, that's all part of the challenge. So I'm just gonna keep on trucking here. Like, we're already halfway through this level. So just keep on going, Jim. Just keep on running, because you're gonna be doing more running in the next level. See, like, you know those runner games? Like, they also turned Bubsy into a runner. So the last game is like a runner. But the screen doesn't move with you. You just have to keep fucking running, but... I will say that level really tests your reflexes. Like, if you're fast there, you could be fast in any level in the game, basically. Wow, okay. There was nearly a fuck up there, but... Oh, we're not doing that today. And we're at the end. See how quick that was? Now we just gotta beat this asshole. Okay, I've got the more powerful gun, which I didn't bring into the fight last time, so I don't know if that's really gonna make much of a difference. Doesn't really even matter. Move to the next one. Seems like it's taking even longer with that gun. Alright, he's done. Okay, so we're already headed back to where we were. Alright, so I'm gonna actually save that gun for that other part. The one where it propels you backwards, because I don't want to put up with that shit. Okay, good. There we go. Nice, okay. Alright, so yeah, the race is back on, right? Ah, yes. Okay. Okay. You also don't want to hang on any of the edges over there, because that's also fucks you up and makes you lose time. It's like all these little elements. So this is like a speed run no matter what. Even if you don't like speed runs, doing speed runs like me, you don't even attempt them. It's good. It's a good level. Because it forces you to go fast. Because all the other levels, except for like Lorenzos Soil, you know, you could take your time, but okay. There you go. Okay, look at that. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Oh shit. Oh, God. Okay. Fucking a big time here. Oh God. Oh, I just took too many hits. You gotta get one of those blue things to propel you. That's the trick over there. See, that's the tricky part. Like, I was dying to the stupid parts, but that's actually one of the parts that, you know, obviously is probably the toughest part. That's the deciding factor. Those blue balls. Yeah, you know, Cycro's trying to get to Jim's girlfriend, and there's blue balls. Like, that's supposed to represent something. I'm kind of thinking about that for a minute. Like, I never even thought about that. That's probably is some sort of inside joke, because I don't know, or just that might have just been the color that they chose to color them. I don't know. It's just funny to think about that, you know. Alright, so let's just get to the fucking end of this level already. I was about to switch to the other gun. See, the blue things, that's them saying they really help you out. Oh, fuck. You see that? That, oh, God. That would have been a good run right there. Look at that. I just wasted them. I destroyed my own plan. I said I was going to do something. Save the guns, I said, but I didn't even do that. I mean, I don't even... They're a little bit faster, but, I mean, really, at the end of the day, it's all up to that last section and how I perform there. Because, okay, look, I, like, completely forgot not to shoot over there. See, when you rush, you, like, make all these dumb mistakes, like that. Like, I knew that was there, but I didn't jump. Fuck me, man. That's like... It's amateur hour. I'm better than this. Like, made it to the end of the game, but it's like, you know, it is the last level, but, you know, I think last time I did have trouble with this, but it's like, you know, I mean, this part's tough, but it's not really... Well, it is hard, really. It is, like, up to chance, kind of. Oh, shit. That was... Okay, well... See... okay. Ah, boy. I've been way ahead of him most of the time, but, like, here... I'm not doing as good as I... Okay, well, now I'm in a good spot. Like... See, those blue things, you hit it, and I'm going to show you in a second if I can get to that part at the end. Okay, good. So remember to use the machine guns for this part. Though they're not really... Oh, God! I keep doing that shit. You see what I'm doing? I keep... What I want to do is parachute there. Not do this snot swing, because like that doesn't even make any sense. It's just I'm getting nervous at that part. I keep hitting it, and I don't want to do that, and it's like costing me a life every single time. See, the level is really about memorization. You gotta remember where everything is, because there's no way you're gonna hit this the first time through. It's just impossible for you to know that where all the stuff is. It's trial and error. If this is your first playthrough, good luck, because you know, you really got to know what's coming up here, or you're just gonna die, basically. He's gonna beat you to the end, or he'll trap you in one of those rooms which are really tough, and you'll die there. Like, these rooms are like, they're tough if he traps you in there. Like, there's still a chance you could win, but you know, you might as well just purposely die, because they take so long to do. And you saw one before, like, they're just obnoxious, and they're there to make you do better. So, oh, there we go. I almost forgot that this was coming up. See? Okay, now don't. There we go. Okay. Oh, yes. Saw that. Let's go. Oh, yes. I did it. I did it. I did it. Yep. There you go, guys. And so, having defeated the nefarious Psycho, our hero Earthworm Jim wins back the heart of the lovely princess. What's her name? And so, having defeated the nefarious Psycho, our hero Earthworm Jim wins back the heart of the lovely cow. And Psycho does it. And so, having defeated the nefarious cow, our hero Earthworm Jim wins back the heart of the lovely cow. And now Jim does it. And then it's... And so, having defeated the nefarious cow, our hero the cow wins back the heart of the lovely cow. So that was a good ending right there. And guys, that's Earthworm Jim. I hope you all enjoyed the screen. See, you get to check out some cool little sketches here at the end, but it was pretty trying. It took us 2 hours and 18 minutes to do it, but I managed to do it. I finally beat it on stream, and I'm so happy that I did. Thank you guys all for watching this. And if you're new to me here on Twitch, please follow me. I'm Upstart on here. I'm TheBradRules from YouTube. If you're on YouTube watching me and you're one of my subs, or you're finding this on YouTube, it's TheBradRules live on Twitch. I will be providing a link down in the description. Please watch these streams, which I'm hoping to do more regularly from now on. I will be posting them on my YouTube, so you can enjoy them there too. Special thanks to me also. Yeah, I want to just say that on there, because wow, I'm happy I finally did my goal here, and we completed Earthworm Jim. So guys, once again, thanks for taking the time to see, especially if you sat through all 2 hours. You know, it means the world to me. But guys, yeah, that's all I've got to say, and I'll see you next time.